How's it, viewers? So today is time for another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing my fridge freezer. It's a Dometic CF 50 and in some other countries it's also known as the Waker. I also like to mention this is a non-biased review. I wasn't sponsored. This fridge I bought with my own money, and this will be an honest review. The one thing I do like about this fridge is how efficient it is. We've gone on a long 6-day trip and I didn't have any hassles of anything defrosting or getting warm. And the power usage is amazing. It didn't kill the battery or anything. I do have an auxiliary battery, but every time I checked it I've never dropped below 12.5 volts. So the power consumption is excellent. Before I used to have a cheap cooler, and that would have killed the battery like within 4 to 6 hours, and that couldn't even keep things frozen. So efficiency, I do like it. So the fridge also comes with a protective bag. The bag also helps to keep it isolated, to keep everything nice and cool. Then it's quite easy to use. There's this nice cage inside. You can use to stock up all your things. And you can load it inside the house, and when you're done, you can bring it back to the car. You just slide it in. Nice and full. Also easy to clean. I just use a warm cloth after we've gone away for a weekend or a long trip. And all I do is take the basket out. Just take the warm cloth, wipe it inside to make sure, take all the dampness off, and it's all nice and clean. And I just leave it open for a couple of days to breathe, so it stays nice and fresh. The bag also came with these pockets, so the 240 watt cable I keep in here, so if you're at a campsite where there's power and you do prefer to unplug it, you can. But obviously the user manual book is over here, which I've only referred to for the menu settings to see, because it has a medium, low and high setting for power usage. I've set mine to medium, which to the manual means that when the battery goes to 10 volts it will switch it off to protect itself. It also has nice rigid handles, so it's been working well for me to just put my strap on here, keep it nice and tight, and even fully loaded, it's not moving around. So you can see the control panel, very easy to use, showing you the current temperature of 13, on off button, set it at 0, I prefer using it at 0, it even keeps stuff that's frozen for a while, so no issues. You can set if you want to use Celsius or Fahrenheit, and there's the medium setting, so you have the low, high, medium. Like I mentioned, medium cuts the power at 10 volts to protect itself. And that's it. Very simple to use, easy. I like it. So pros and cons. Pros: definitely efficient on power usage. It's compact, as you can see. It doesn't take a lot of space, and the inside space is pretty much almost as you see. It obviously keeps things cold. I haven't had any issues of things defrosting. But even so, when I use it, I put the temperature only on -1, and I kept my food frozen for up to 6 days, but the trip was only 6 days. And also the cost, comparing to some of the competitors, the price is good. And now for the cons, but this is all for Pro as well, the basket. So the basket is extremely nice, load your things in, inside the house, you can walk outside and put it in the fridge, easy. But the con on that part is, the way they design the handles, you always end up pinching your fingers. So you have to, once there's weight in it, it's not so easy actually to put it in. So that's the only con I'll say. Just to show what I mean about a basket. So when there's no weight in it, it's obviously easy to put it in. Now when you have this loaded up, when you get to this point, you end up dropping it. And that's the only downside. maybe worthwhile looking at redesigning that for future products. We're coming to the end of the video now. So long and short, I do like this fridge. I will recommend it. I'll definitely get one again. However, I'll probably consider getting a slightly bigger one. This CF50, don't know why I use 50 because it's only a 47 litre. So, but if you plan your trips carefully, you can make it work. Like I mentioned, the river trip, I'll put a link up somewhere, you can go watch that. We've managed there for 6 days, me, my wife, my 2 boys, and we actually had one friend that tag along we also shared meals with. But with careful planning, you can make it work, and it works a treat. If you like what you see, if you want to see more of this, like, subscribe, and yeah, don't forget, have an adventurous day. Cheers! Oh, and if you want to see, I have a review on owning as well.